The last tool I want to show you is the crop tool. So crop tool is here. That's a little symbol. And basically you have, different things which are interesting. So when it comes to the gallery I work with, so the books, I usually go by two sizes, actually three sizes. Size number one is the 4x3, which is this size, which is what most sensor give you. The next one is, if you go here, you can choose different aspect ratio. So an aspect ratio is basically a different way of, it's a ratio between the lens and the heights. So the two most classic that I've seen is 4x3 or 16:9. That's the two that I work the most with. For this photo, I think it works even better to go on a crop like this, because I don't like all this, all this dirt here. So I think by putting more attention on the sky here, and also having like 1/3 of land and almost 2/3 of sky, just makes it more dynamic. So, and also it kind of zooms in a little bit more. Now the problem is that by doing that, now the gradient is kind of gone. Remember, we made this a bit darker, so you have maybe sometimes once you crop, you can go back and just move that gradient a little higher up. Oh, by the way, I forgot to show you that when you over the gradient, you can see in red what this is influencing. Okay, so it's influencing the bottom of the photo. So that's kind of cool. I'm really happy with that. And so let's go back to the cropping tool. So you can another aspect that you have is the you can make the horizon straight, different things. Right now it's on auto, so it's trying to make the horizon very straight. And you can also rotate your photo if you want, in whatever ways you want, like clockwise or counterclockwise, or you can even flip the images. And sometimes flipping the images is kind of interesting, up and down, or and that's just what the crop tool does, And by default, all the crop is locked. You see there's a little lock there, meaning that, whatever I do, it's going to be 16:9. If I change to 4:3, it's going to be whatever it's always going to respect it. If you want to go wild and do your own cropping, which is kind of weird, because if you do that, you will have troubles printing it, because then you will be like not really feeding your paper. But okay, you're a free man. This is a free world, so you can click on the lock and now you can do whatever you want. You can crop it to whatever you want. I don't advise you to do that. I try to go basically either 16:9, which is what I've showed you so far. Let me go back. I'm gonna make this straight. Yeah, something that's what I go for. Or what I do is also 4:3, which was the original, basically the original. You can click here on reset and you go back to the original. Or there's another one that I use a lot, is 4:5, because it's Instagram. Now it kind of looks weird because it's not like the Instagram format you're used to, because it's into landscape. So you have to first use 4:5 and then you press X. And actually it's funny because 4:5 used to be the format that was used by Ansel Adams, because films used to be 4:5 way back. And Instagram choose that crop ratio. So you just choose 4:5 and X, and if you press enter, now I have it like at the format of Instagram. You can always go back here, click on reset, and then go back to 16:9, and voila. Now there's a lot of different other aspect ratio. You can do 1:1 if you want to make it really square. You can go 4:5, that's the one I talked about. 4:5, 8:10, that's Instagram, or that's the original format Ansel Adams used to use. 8.5:11, that's kind of that's the letter size, I think it is, if you want to print letter size. And then you have 5:7, which is also a classic print value used by a lot of labs. And you have 2/3, that's also something I see a lot in a lot of labs. But I'm going to stick with 16:9. I think it works the best for this one, by cropping out some of the water. And voila, that's the crop tools. Again, this is the before and this is the after. I really, really like how this came about. I just pressed F. If you press F on the keyboard, you will see it in full screen mode. And that's the final result of this first retouching.